Hello, how's it going? My name's Chad. I just wanted to connect with you. I'm so excited to finally get to meet you. Um, anyways, so my name's Chad. Let me tell you real quick my story, and then I'll get into is the truth or hype system. Is it legit? Is it real? Should you join now, right? Or should you pass? Is there something else that could be better? Is this even like is it real? You need to know these things, right? Before you make the decision to join, right? So real quick, my name's Chad, and I went back and forth. I was in sales, I was in network marketing, for a long time, and maybe you can relate. There've been years that I was 2 years actually. I was with a company, and I'd call leads. I'd call hundreds of leads every day, interviewing people, and it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Like it was so hard to get traction and really feel like you were getting anywhere. Like you felt like you were slamming your head against the wall, and so I just couldn't feel like I was having any success. And years later, so I got into sales and I did really well there, but I was always sold that network marketing and home business was a place where you could go and travel. You could go and be able to live the lifestyle that you've always wanted to sink your toes in the sand and be able to work from anywhere. And that always ate at me. It was always deep down in me, and it always kept on coming up every time I started a new job or whatever. And it was funny is I would start a job and the first one I did a whole year, and but it was like you'd get burnt out. And one of the things, every time I got burnt out, I had this digging deep down in me that really just wanted to be able to have my own business. And finally, in 2013, I'd uh, been working down. I would travel, so it was cool because I'd work for these sales offices, and they'd send me to all these places. And I was down in this office in Orlando, and I was sitting here listening to a guy, and I was paying attention very closely because he made a lot of money. He was making about $1 million a year, and he was telling me how he basically had to drive from one part of the state, from Orlando to Tampa, or excuse me, Tampa to Orlando every day and back. And he was had the money, but he was not living the lifestyle that I wanted. And I just something cracked down inside me. I just had this shift, this breakthrough that I did not want to live that way anymore. And I wouldn't live that way anymore. And so I made a decision. I made a very strong decision that I was going to quit that. And the day that I quit, they kicked me out of the housing situation that they set me up in, and they basically told me you're homeless, you're screwed, and I only had like $300 to my name. So instead of taking the money that I should have been just to buy a flight and go home, I took the money because I needed to stay there for a little bit longer, and I'll tell you that in another video. Um, and I took the rest of the money and I got started in my business, and I took massive action. So, anyways, is the truth or hype video, this funnel, this system, is this legitimate? This was the company I got started with at that day. Uh, my life in the sense of 6 months later, I did not need, so that was in March, I got started in 2013. And after August 2013, I did not have to work a job. And I didn't work a job. I worked completely for home and now going on almost we're going on, that's a year and a half from then. So I've been free essentially for almost a year and a half. And I'm actually traveling right now. I'm in California, in Northern California. I have a lot of who are visiting that and searching out some if what you want to do is you don't know maybe the person that you clicked on their link, like the one down in the description, maybe you don't know them, you don't trust them, you don't know if they really know what they're doing, and you can trust me, I have been where you are and I've gotten out and I can show you what I did to have success. So what I want you to do is click the link down in the description and go in there, watch the video, and then get started. And then go ahead and connect with me on Facebook. My link will be down. Okay. So go ahead, click on the link down there. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Looking forward to talking to you soon. Go ahead, click the link below, and